We get some hot bacon here on Friday, Fresh Take Fridays. Welcome back. We're feeling great. We're feeling great. We got a fresh shave in today. Unclear why that happened, but we did it. We did it. We get a very exciting show. We have a special guest for a little Fresh Take Friday. Then we're going to just give away a bunch of shit with some trivia. We're going to have our second ad read. It's very exciting stuff. We also got a shout out in office hours. Like, what's going on? What's going on? We're a big deal now. Let's shout who we got here. We got Gurjot, Top Shot, Hot Shot, producer Frank up in here, Neil Diamond Hands, Michael from the West Coast is like, yes, thank you. Joker Rock 2-3, Caleb Brooks, Dan Tack, Chef Bo. Who else we got? John Jones, AJ Beast, Chunksta, Ryan, Daniel D. We got a Daniel D sighting. Let's go. Scott Larner up in here, Daniel Rose. Who else we got? Nerdbird. I feel like I'm missing some people, but I'm excited to be here. You're going to see. Also, we need to shout out. Up top here, Eric Fernandez right here. You see this? See this new member action, right? If you haven't had a chance to join the VIP, get up on it, right? What are we doing? Get up on it. This is going to be a good one, though. Yachty up in here, like Jay Worley. Let's go. Jacob Bentley. We're doing it. Yeah, if you haven't joined the VIP, let's get in there. Let's get in there and do that. We also have, we've already whiffed on a Tom Brady NFT. I'm sure we're going to do that again in a half hour. Actually, I think the queue's open now. Is the queue open? Let's see. Draw this. The next one's we're queue's open. We're joining it. It's wild. We're not going to talk about this a bunch. I promise. It is just wild seeing 20,000 people, 25,000 people line up for 100 things. Now going to be 75. It's crazy. But that's what happens when the GOAT comes in. Also, I hope Dustin comes on wearing a matching polo. Hey, happy birthday to Dustin, huh? Happy birthday, Dustin, one time or two times. I don't know. Send him a THT. Also, hey, it's Friday. I didn't have to work today. It's Casamigos Friday. That's what we're doing here. Also, one more shout out before we get into it. Our man, Steve Genti, a.k.a. Ronnie Cortado from the 89 Cavs. Had a new single drop today, okay? And your boy was featured in the music video. So go check out Ronnie Cortado on Spotify and YouTube, wherever you get it. We'll have to see, because I'm going to be honest, Collins, I don't even know who I get sponsored by. So it's going to be exciting. A lot of people guessing on Dustin's age in the chat. Good to see. I think it's 19. Be shirtless in 2 minutes. Let's go. All right, listen, we're going to get into it, okay? We're going to get into it early. I'm very excited for our Fresh Take Friday. Honestly, the bar's been said high. Our man Brian Foster last week came in, made fun of me right away, had a really good take about big men. And I'm excited to see what the second installation of Fresh Take Friday is going to be. And then while we're doing this, just remember, back half of the show, after we scoop a Brady, then we're going to get into the trivia. We've got 3 giveaways for the trivia. But first and foremost, actually, we need a lead-in video for this at some point. We're going to need to get a video for Fresh Take Friday. So rock and a roll, Kevin Davies, if you're out there, we're going to need a Fresh Take Fridays. Oh, my gosh. Before we get into Fresh Take Fridays, we have a Fresh Man Fridays. I'm sorry to our guests. You're going to have to wait 1 second because Fresh Take Fridays just had a birthday alert. Let's go. Happy birthday.
You clean shaven for my birthday? Let's go. Love that.
Man, clean shaven.
Who is this young man on the mic?
Just for you, Dustin. I knew if I shaved, I'd get you to come on.
It looks so good. That is Fresh Take Friday or Fresh Shave Friday,
Fresh
baby.
Face Friday.
That's what I like.
I love seeing that name, by the way. Nurk Davitsky gets me every single time.
That's pretty damn good.
Name.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Well, how's everyone doing? Thank you for all the birthday wishes. You guys are out of control. It's being too nice and too kind. It's Friday the 13th, which is wild. Yeah. And we're keeping our guest up until like 4 a.m. their time, right?
No, he's grateful. This is a prime time. This is prime time for our guest today. So this is the big time. This is the big time.
As you can tell, I'm still drinking coffee. I haven't put that down yet. It's 12:30. It's still coffee time for me.
It's still coffee time. Well, it is not coffee time over here. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh, you moved on to Friday.
It's
party
Friday.
Time.
It's Friday. It's my day off. All right. This is like my Saturday. So we're a little Casamigos is happening right now.
There we go. Thanks everyone in the chat. I see everyone in the chat doing that. You guys are awesome. That's really nice. Thank you.
We love it. Do you want to stay? You want to stay on for Fresh Take Fridays?
I want to hear a little bit of this. I mean,
Let's
we
go.
got this special guest coming on. I've got to be
good.
here in support.
This is good. Right? All right. We're going to bring on our guest. Our guest is very active in the Discord, always dropping knowledge and then creating tools for people. Like all of a sudden I'd be like, hey, let me just figure that out for you. Here's a tool. So let's shout out Mihaw right now, coming in for our second Fresh Take Friday. Mihaw, how's it going?
It's all good. Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here, so it's past coffee time, definitely.
But it's a good time. It's a good time. It's Friday night. Feeling good, or is it Saturday night? I don't even know.
Oh, it's Friday night. Happy birthday, Dustin!
Thank you.
Tea. It may have something in it. So
there we go.
There we go.
Salute.
See, I like that. All right, Mia. Listen, you had a nice little take in the Discord earlier in the week, and I'm ready for it. You need to hit us with it. Hit us with this take.
All right, it's maybe not originally my take, but a couple weeks ago when the fandom tier dropped, they also published the kind of collector score updates for the summer of 2021 and so on. And something really was weird for me, how low the common points common moments were valued at only 2 points compared to 12 in current series. And I was like, why is nobody freaking out about it? Like, why it's so weird? But yesterday the First Mean podcast dropped. It was 2 days ago already, and Steve Veerman actually had a great take about it, and I was really happy to hear that some other people have some thought about it. So it's not really my take. Shout out to First Mint. We've been hanging there, promoting them last 2 days. But
it's a good conversation to have. Yeah.
But I think it's we're Team Hold and not withholding knowledge, more like hold hands and sing Kumbaya with everybody, right?
Absolutely.
Hold hands.
Well, do you want to get into a bit more of it, Mihaw? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I of course did some math and did some Excel sheet and started looking at this. So I think I'm going to share it. Yeah, cool. So when we look at Series 1, the most efficient way to get a collector score was legendary moments, because they cost 55 cents per collector score, collector score point. And in Series 2, we kind of switch around, because the common moments are so effective. They give you 12 points. And if you have a team bonus, it's suddenly 36 points. It costs you 8 cents per collector score for me, for Raptors, for example. So it's all flipped, and it doesn't make sense to buy legendary or rare moments at this point in terms of pure collector score. And I think I've noticed that, and they adjust the differences, and suddenly the common moments in summer of 2021 are very not so valuable. So if you drop some potential, we don't have any common moments yet in summer of 2021, but let's assume they're gonna cost $3-5. Suddenly the one collector score point costs $1.50. It's I don't know, 10 times 8 times more expensive to collect points in this way. Steve Veerman's theory is it's going to continue into Series 3. So let's say initially when you start Series 3, usually the moments are more expensive because we have recency bias at the top shot. So it says we're going to start $10, $20 for a common moment, and suddenly it's going to cost you $5 per collector score per white point to collect collector score. Right. And I think this makes the Series 2 suddenly really, really valuable. All those $3 moments we've been dumping because we don't need them, they're suddenly super valuable from that perspective.
That makes sense too. And something that I've been thinking about is that they have always tried to find a way to make people that have jumped in on Series 2 not feel like they missed the boat, because if there's a ton of whales that own all of the Series 1 stuff, they've at least been able to dominate the marketplace in terms of, making money, which is obviously we'd love to do that as well. But what we're finding is that with Series 2, that's where the utility lies, at least up until this point, right? Having Series 1, for the most part, it could have got you some pack drops and things like that. But Series 2, in terms of like IRL in real life utility, it's all been tied to Series 2 stuff. And it feels like that is where this is going to head. But it's interesting because what you're saying is Series 3 isn't quite there yet, or at least these Summer League moments, they're trying to tell people, look, these are cool. We're glad that you like them. But if you're trying to use it to do something else with it, that's not maybe the way to go. Still keep working with your Series 2 stuff, because I am interested to see where they go with Series 3 and because ultimately they want to bring in millions of users, and they want to bring them in Series 3. And what they don't want is for people to say, well, I don't have anywhere near the collector score that any of the Series 1 people do, or some of the Series 2. How can I at least level the playing field? So I wonder if this Summer League stuff is just sort of like a blip on the radar, or if it's going to stay, or if they're going to say, you can still jump in now and you can get some Series 2 stuff. Yeah, that's what I am saying. But you can still get some Series 2 stuff for cheap and stack your collector score. Whereas for us, we had to grind early on to try and maybe buy the Series 1, which was expensive. But if you're looking for new users, they're jumping in and they're able to get $5 moments, $3 moments, and stack their collector score a little bit better. Does that make sense? Is that what you guys are thinking?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like one take of it, but there are like few potential ways this could go, right? As you say, maybe the collector score will be higher in the Series 3 because they want also to like give something to new people coming in.
Right.
We know they kind of hinted that stacking was cool in Series 2, but maybe they're not gonna repeat that for Series 3 because it was easy to like stack a collector store just buying crap moments. But if they keep like this stuff for collector score, let's do experiment how expensive the Series 2 would have to be to like give the similar effect in like cost per collector score. So like Series 2 lowest ask would need to be like, I don't know, $25, let's say, something like that. So let's say purely from if that was the only drive for price, it could at some point drive the prices for this base to Series 2 moments because people would like to buy them to run the collector score if they cannot do with Series 3. But of course, it's not the only thing driving the price, so it's probably not going to go so high, at least not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So,
one of the things that I thought was interesting, and I don't know if it's on here. I can't. So if it is on here and I'm missing it, just tell me. But one of the things that I thought was interesting about the fandom tier that we're seeing right now, because say like what we're seeing in fandom is what we see in Series 3, which again is like total speculation, but that the challenge reward was actually going to be worth 10 points. And I thought that was pretty interesting because I think that's a higher percentage a value versus what we've seen in Series 2, where the challenge reward is going to be worth 10, where the is worth basically 5x of what base moment would be, where before I believe it was like 2x or 1.5x or something like that.
1.5x,
yeah, and I think so. Seeing that is kind of interesting. It got me a little bit more excited about challenges just in general, and going back to them like rewarding collectors. Like if you're going after challenges like that, and I don't know if that's the way to go. It was just something that stood out while I was seeing it.
Yeah, and another thing that also was stood out, if you kept the all challenge moment and kept the challenge reward, was 40 points. So suddenly it was like 50 points total. So it's not like it's not 10x, it's like 50x or something, or 25x. Yeah.
Right.
So suddenly maybe in season 3 or like summer 21, the challenges will be like the way to bump on stuff, because we always find a way to figure out things.
And once we manipulate it in our favor, it will shift in a different direction.
Well, one other thing. Go ahead, Mihaw. You go ahead.
Yeah. Another thing that because they gave that list, that's those 2 points for common moments, for rare, for legendary, but we didn't expect any common moments, right? We expect there's going to be some fandom stuff and it's going to be run it back. And suddenly now this suggests that in summer there are going to be common moments. So I see maybe this also impacting like the whole run it back situation for the people holding sets, and this can go to the way. There's going to be like suddenly cheap common moment of Dirk Nowitzki and so on.
Right.
Or so they're going to make easy for those teams that were really hard. or they're gonna go opposite way. They're gonna drop like, you know, legendary Vince Carter from Raptors, and you're gonna have to grab that for like $1,000.
Yeah,
it's gonna be super hard.
I'm really worried about that, because one of my takes, Mihaw, sorry to jump in, was seeing the utility that they brought to people that were Suns collectors or things like that for Game 5. If they really want to make this that thing for everyone, the ultimate fandom, it just feels, looking at the breadcrumbs of what they've been able to do, that and I've been saying this before, I'm sure you heard me say it, but for opening day, having suites in every single arena for everyone's opening day game, or whether if it's an away game for the first one, but their first actual home game, having a suite for Top Shot collectors who have either completed the set or own a certain amount of moments of a certain team, right? Like, I think that was part of the way the Suns one worked out, is it was, you had to have a certain amount of Suns moments in your collection to be
it was
considered.
Like a collector score of like 250, I think.
Yeah. So is there a version of that we can see tied to that to launch to opening night tip off, right? So where the fandom is rewarded. Do we think that's a possibility?
That could be. And then, unfortunately, the easier way for them to do it is just drop expensive moments for those teams that don't have, you know, the thing. So they're going to drop like proper Garnett from Timberwolves. They're going to drop like Vince Carter for Raptors and so on. Those kind of teams that are right now easy. They're going to drop some expensive moments that will like make the set completion harder.
Well, but could it be just on completing like the team's Series 2 team set versus the actual overall team set? Because you're right, that's gonna those roadblocks or bottlenecks of those run it backs are a pain in the butt if you want to try and complete some of those sets. I think we talked about the Grizzlies was like Marc Gasol, right? So can it just be Series 2?
Well, one of the things I want to say, and this derails it a little bit, but again, I was listening to Office Hours a little bit today, and you know, shout out Jacob for giving us a little shout out. But and Brian Foster actually just put it in the chat. It said summer 2021 would not be included in team sets. And if Run It Back is technically coming out in the summer series, does that mean like moving forward, we're not going to see that? Which I honestly, like, if they make that move, part of me almost wants to be like, listen, if you own a Kelly Olynyk and you did that just so you could get the Celtics like the team collector score, here's $800 or whatever it's worth in Dapper.
Right.
You like, we're sorry we made you buy that to collect the team. But I would love that, because I think it's really, I think it's benefiting collectors, right? If you're just like, hey, this is the team you love, this is who you want to collect. Let's not involve run it backs in it. Like,
I agree. It should be a separate thing, right? Like they've either changed teams, and it's weird that Steve Nash is to complete the Lakers team set. I get why, but maybe it's just there's some version of that doesn't include run it backs because it's its own special set.
Yeah, I assume we'll get some more clarity. Like, I know that Jacob said that today, and Jacob also said it sounds like we're going to get a lot of fun information in the next couple of weeks today, which would, without actually saying anything, but just that we might get some good info soon.
Here's what we do. Mike, you just tweeted him. You're buddies with him now. He's shouting you out on streams. He's welcome on the show to sort of clarify any of it, to give the news here. So
and we'll do it live.
We'll do it absolutely live. We'll know nothing about it. Look, if there's one thing you can count on Team Hold, it's not preparing stuff. So we will just do it live. So there will be nothing set in advance. We'll probably be after the fact, after everyone else. So I think what would make sense is to come on the show and talk about it here. But Mike, you laugh, but you normally.
A+ plug right there for all things Team Hold. But yeah, I hope that's the case. And I am sure, again, I'm sure we'll get some more clarity, because I do think the team set is a fun way. It's a fun way to reward people utility wise without making it just, you have to have millions of dollars in order to compete. And it feels like in a way it screws over the people that have already got those running backs. So I do think there's a way to, take care of them. But yeah, Brian also with another take in here who just said the team should also have to be your favorite team selected for drawing. Selfish wish.
Completely agree. It should be who you've set as
you have to commit.
Yeah. Set it as your background that you've selected it. So like Aubrey set the Nuggets, right? She's probably got like 1,000 bowls by now. So she should maybe qualify if she finishes the team set. But it should be both, just because that would also, I think, eliminate some of the whales who just have like a million different ones of being eligible for every arena. So you will be eligible for whoever your favorite team is set. Like, I know there are some whales there's a diehard Raptors fan. I'm blanking on his name, but we saw him in line. He had like a 220,000 collector score. He was in a Twitter feed and all this stuff. He's a diehard Raptors fan. I think it was he and his wife, and everything was Raptors, their outfit. So like he's a whale that probably has a lot of stuff, but he's also a Raptors fan, so he can be eligible for a Toronto opening night.
Yeah, Steve Vierman is a Raptor fan. His goal is to be like the the number one Raptor fan on the platform.
How do I be the number one Laker fan? How much money do I got to dump into this?
You got to pick a different team, my dude.
I'm working on a tool for that.
I love it.
There we go.
You'll say, Dustin, you're 439th place. You gotta move it up. You can't just buy THT. You got to get other players.
Ryan here too, and I knew the second we said this, there was going to be more. That's what I'm saying. We'll get clarity. But he said, per the Collector Score blog post, Summer 21 will not be its own team set like Series 1 and Series 2, but it will count towards the full team set. So all of a sudden now run it back and play. So we'll pay attention for more info.
So what you're saying is we didn't do any of the research before talking about everything is what we're 100%. Getting. Okay, got it.
100%.
So I think it's like we beat that horse a lot that it's a beta and we're still in the like product that's being developed actively. And the collector score is introduced to fight one problem, the kind of rent seekers, people kind of buying packs maybe that didn't deserve and just flip them and so on. And it mainly solved that problem, but it generated different problems. Like, there are some people that are impossible for them to get their team because suddenly they have to buy like $20,000 KD and they even hate him in that team. So
right,
what would they do it?
I just have one second.
I think they figure it out.
Mihaw, I just have to say one thing. We have one YouTube moderator in the chat. We have one person we've assigned to it. And I've just been notified that he has blocked himself for 5 minutes.
So here's what happened. He was put in timeout for 5 minutes by me because he said, just collect the Clippers instead because it's the same team. And I'm offended, so I put him in timeout. So he's in timeout for 5 minutes.
That's our one moderator. All of a sudden,
everyone go wild.
Out of the woodwork.
Everyone go wild. This is your 5 minutes to do it.
He's
been put in the penalty box. I was like a ref that just went out of here.
Oh my gosh, I like that better than him blocking himself. But
no.
But Mihaw, I wanted to ask you one more thing before we go to your special spin. So taking in this information this past week, have you, and as much as you're willing to share, have you adjusted your strategy both short term and long term, or are you just kind of still taking in information and being like, okay, what is this?
So actually I recently reduced my collector score because I have a lot of Aaron Baines and DeAndre Bambries that I bought for $2-3, and for some reason they're pumping right now. Really? So I sell them for $10, $12, $13 and buy $7.5K and $15K kind of stars moments. I have a list of kind of moments I want to have, and I stack them multiple of them because I think those are much more valuable in the long term than 40K of some random players or even 12K.
Yep.
But and they're super cheap right now. Even after the market jumped up a bit, they're still super cheap.
You're saying the 7,500 or the 15K stars?
Yeah.
Who are you looking at? Because I know KD dipped to under the 7,500 dipped to under 100. We saw that. Mike called it out because I didn't even realize that. I thought it was always at under 200. I didn't realize it went that far down, and it climbed back up. I'd still think it's undervalued, but who are some of the players that you're looking at in that range, if you don't mind?
I'm just opening my other Excel sheet, and my list is I have LeBron, I have KD, I have Steph Curry.
I like Steph. I think his stuff is still underrated too.
Yeah, that's an excellent moment too.
Yep.
I also keep the lowest value noted. So Kevin Durant was at 89 at some point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steph Curry, Zion, Giannis, Luka, Ja, Trey, Dame, Kawhi, Tyler Hero. I like Tyler Hero, even though he's maybe not having best time right now. But
he's like your THT, right? Like that. I love THT. You like Hero. I get it.
Devin Booker. I buy all kind of Raptors for $3 just because it gives me 36 collector score, and I want to have like the most of the last moment of Kyle Lowry, so stacking those.
So that
I have like 35 of those, but I'm gonna have more.
So one thing that I've done, and I had already completed the Nuggets. I just happened to be closest to the Nuggets complete set, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm now like torn because, and I brought this up a little bit yesterday, where I have some Dapper and I'm trying to figure out what to do here. But for collector score purposes, it seems like the right move is to just pick up a bunch of Jokic $5 moments and Porter Jr. $3 moments, or Murray $3 moments. Because of the collector score boost, it's going to give me both have completing the team set, and also, moving forward, it seems like the points are going to go down a little bit. And then it also just being like good players. But I can't tell if I'm overvaluing like what I need. So I'm at like 7K right now, 7.5K for a collector score already. And I can't tell like what is the number we should all be trying to get to before we're like, okay, like I don't need to worry about collector score so much. Or should you be trying to run, like Jeb had the point, should we be trying to run the collector score up to like say 25K? So that way when collector score is like, okay, a pack's coming, you're comfortable flipping things to make a profit. I'm just having a tough time like wrapping my head around where to go there.
Yeah, I think good run is also right now the playoff set. We hated it when it suddenly realized it's going to be like 125 moments, but it's completed its 5,000 collector score points with bonus, so it's crazy. And those moments start at like $4. Of course, you need to buy some expensive, like the tray and so on. But it's good run, I think.
Yeah, the playoff. I know I have very mixed feelings about the playoff packs, but or the playoff moments, but you're right. That does seem to be like a nice little score boost. Also, Neil Diamond Hands aggressively in the chat reminding us the Tom Brady drop is happening in 3 minutes now. It's $250 for. There's 75 of them, and for the 100, or for when there was 100 of them an hour ago, 25,000 people in line for 100 spots. So enjoy this lottery ticket, y'all.
I tried to join yesterday, but when I tried to get like I wanted to try out payments for DraftKings, and they told me that I might be in Hawaii or Iowa or some other state because I'm not cool.
Yeah,
I'm not in any of those states, but I think it's just like maybe outside of US is not cool either.
Yeah, so. I think that is true.
Yeah. Well, one question I have, Mihaw, is something that I'm battling with myself, and this was a little bit what you were talking about, Mike, is the collector score. So I'm at 11K collector score, which I feel is like comfortable for now, but I don't know where that's going to net out in the future, right? Like, do I need to be climbing that towards 20? I don't know. I feel like I don't think they want to eliminate new users to say you guys are just screwed, but they do want to reward all of us early adopters to say you're probably okay. So whether it's that tiered system that they tried out to say, hey, you were in early or not, because much like Mike, I do have some Dapper stacked, right? And selling some stuff, selling some summer league moments. And I've been in this whole sort of holding pattern because I do want to just get another TSD Series 1. And I know Mike is the same way. He's still looking at the Series 1 stuff. But I also agree that there might be opportunity with some of these stars in Series 2 with either low mint counts or what have you that we can grab right now and make for a profit. For instance, a lot of Luka Doncic stuff. I'd love to just have more Luka in my collection. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be like the 40K. I'm looking at some of them right now. His 15K is $32. His three-pointer in the playoffs is $37, which is a great moment. Even his All-Star game is $279, which feels like a decent price for a rare Luka. His Seeing Stars is $74 against Zion. They're all just like really fun moments, and it's just Luka. It feels like there's meat on the bone there down the line.
Yeah,
probably double for what you pay for come next year, right? Like, and I'm torn between using all of that Dapper because I could probably buy all of that and would basically wipe out what I have in terms of the Dapper and what I flipped, or saving it and waiting for what I've been vocal about this. I'm still waiting for Tatum debut, and I think it's going to dip a tiny bit more to get within range. So I could either grab that or grab like 5 to 6 Luka moments that I could potentially sell and make money off of. That's the thing I'm wondering. I'm wondering where your head's at in that sort of strategy. I guess it's, do you care more about the moment? Do you care about a little bit extra money in your pocket? I don't know.
I think I'm like at 8.5 collector score, and I feel like comfortable about it. I'm not pumping it efficiently, like not doing it on purpose right now. If I get like $3 Lowry, I'm gonna buy it, but otherwise I'm not like making any effort towards this. Right now I'm trying to buy all metallic golds Raptors, because generally when I started collecting, I figured like it makes sense for me to collect a team. I was even before there was team sets. So suddenly when they announced team sets, I was like, oh, that's something for me. I need to buy 2 moments, and suddenly my collector score jumped from like 1,500 to like 5,000 because I grabbed those triple bonus. Like over 2 moments. That was crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Because just most of my collections are Raptors, and I was like,
right.
But I like buying. I completed Seeing Stars recently, and now I kind of buy doubles because I feel like it's gonna have some utility in the future. Maybe not as great as Cool Cats, because they clearly like want to like pay up to those people that get really screwed by this.
Right.
But I feel that it may be somehow attached to like All-Star game in the future or something like that. So that doubles for us would make sense, and like buying like Luka from Seeing Stars, which is in my opinion super cheap.
Yep.
Or like Zion is a great move also.
What do you think, Mike, about all of that? Because I know you're in on the TSD Series 1 just in the big way that I am, and we also love superstars. But Luka's an absolute stud, and I just feel like one of the things that I keep going back and forth of is when there's millions of users in there, like, holy shit, this is really cool. They are not going to be able to afford this Series 1 TSDs, but they may come in and say, oh wow, I can afford that one that's only $120. Versus the one that's like $3,000, and they might be more opting in to buy it, whereas we paid $40 for it, right? And then you can triple your profit.
Yeah, that's I'm having a tough time with that too. And then because that's what I was doing with Jokic, where part of me wants to just buy, $205 Jokic's, right? And then they all, I'm assuming at some point will go to $30, and then all of a sudden, right, we're flipping for good money. But at the same time, those aren't the moments I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, those aren't exactly the moments that I'm trying to get. So I'm going back and forth.
It's tough. Yeah. That's the problem is, like, I don't also mind owning these because it's Luka Doncic, and they're relatively low mint count, all things considered. And even if you look at the rare, so I'm like, I don't mind owning those at the price I'm paying, because I do think that those will go up. But at the same time, I like having my Dapper because I'm hoping I can just accumulate a bigger thing. So I don't know.
This is where I'm at. I think I came to this realization the other day when I was scoping everything that was like 1,200 and under.
Right.
I don't think Devin Booker and Jaylen Brown being the exception, because I still want both of those moments just as a fan, because I like them.
Yep.
I think for Top Shot debuts, I'm only looking at superstars from here on out.
Same.
And so, like, when I was looking at everything, I think I'd buy the Luka 3-point shot, the bang moment, right? The double bang for Mike Breen from the playoffs. I think I would buy that before I would buy Dame Lillard's Top Shot debut right now.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's
a big take. I mean, I love that moment. I have it. I'm so happy that it's finally getting back up to where it was price wise.
Yeah.
To me, it's pretty iconic, and it's Luka.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's an interesting take, yeah.
And it's not, and it's no disrespect to Dame. I mean, I still think there's probably value in getting that.
It's a little disrespect to Dame.
No, I mean, I like Dame. I really do like Dame a lot. But I just don't. Honestly, okay. You want to freaking take Fresh Take Fridays? You want a Fresh Take Fridays?
Full screen. Full screen.
Full screen. Dame's best season is behind him. All right, we're not getting another. That's it. That's the take. It's like we've peaked on Dame. All right. And I still think he's going to be very good. He's still going to be a superstar. He's going to be a great basketball player for a few more years. But there's no more meat on the bones.
So right? you're saying financial advice, sell Dame this upcoming season because it's all downhill from here.
No. You want to know why? So if if this was 5 years from now,
Yep.
yes, that would be my advice. But I think there's still like we're in beta and marketing, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's the take. But basketball wise, that is the take. I really like Dame. I'm a Dame fan. I'm just saying, I don't know if Zach LaVine outplays you in the Olympics. Maybe we need to rethink things.
No, you know what it is? You've underrated Zach LaVine for a very long time.
Get the hell out of
Yes,
here.
you have. That
Everybody
is facts.
drank. We're talking about UCLA right now.
I didn't want to call it out, but you've definitely underrated Zach LaVine for quite some time, and he looked pretty damn good.
No,
anyways,
he held his own, but ninth place in the East.
Here's a fun idea. Here's a fun idea for Top Shot. Get Dame to record a song for the pack opening, for a pack opening. Have him be one of the artists that performs. Boom. Done.
There we go. I just, for the record, I still think Dame is awesome. All I'm saying is we're not going to see a greater season than what he's already produced, right? Dame's like sneaky, not young.
Until he leaves.
Until he leaves.
Until he leaves. I'm not saying where he's going. I've already let that ship sail. Look, we got what we got. I'm just saying maybe if he goes to a different team, right?
All right.
No?
All right. No, I know. He's not going to be the best player on a championship
What if
team.
he was on the Celtics?
Yeah, they come in third in the East. They come in third. I do agree though. So it is a cheap. Sorry, Mihaw, I cut you off. My bad.
No, just to answer like Dustin's earlier question, I think I give you an example. I had like around $1,000 spent after like ditching some hollow stuff and so on. That was a good pack that I opened here, even though I was slightly disappointed. But Mike was freaking out, and I was good to freak out. And I really wanted that Vince Carter moment, but I realized that like right now I cannot really afford to spend like 80% of my ammunition on my moment. I want a bit more liquidity. Mm-hmm. So I bought 3 Raptors MGLEs and I spent most of the rest for those like 7500s and so on. And those are super easy flip if they go up, and it's easier to sell 10 cheap moments than like one expensive if you about like accumulating more money a long time.
Yeah. I agree. So, that was part of my struggle. Mihaw was saying like, if I can, I completely agree with those Lukas. That's what I was saying. I think those are an easy flip. If I don't make a ton of money off them, they're still Lukas. I can have in my collection. I do think they will go up in value. But if I do, it's an easier flip to what you're saying, and then accumulate some of that dapper back versus what we might be in right now with this Luka Hollow. It's pumping, baby. We love it.
To the moon.
But you got to find someone who's willing to drop some major ETH, right?
Yeah.
To get that. And that might take longer than you want it to.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
Part of my collection is like a vault that I collect things that I want to have, and they're staying there for good.
Same.
There are things that I'm like very happy to flip. So that's why I have quite often a lot of doubles, because those are things I like, but I'm happy to flip the double and so
Team
on.
Flip, baby. Team flip.
Baby.
Team flip to buy more.
That's
team
right. Team
redistribute, right? Team redistribute.
All right. One more thing on Dame, and then we're going to spin Mihaw's wheel. Okay, my last take, the last time I went full screen for a take, was that Luka was going to be the 3rd best player of all time. So if I think Luka is going to be the 3rd best player of all time, I need to buy that playoff moment before I buy a Dame Top Shot debut. That's all I'll say.
The Luka playoff moment? Which one?
The Luka, the 3 from Series 1.
I thought you packed that.
No, I packed this. I packed the playoff.
Oh, you're talking about the Breen. You're talking about the Breen.
Yeah,
got it. Okay, got it. Yeah.
I think what's lacking in that moment is like Dirk Nowitzki reaction, because that was like he kind of
awesome.
Really cheered to that. That was really cool. That would be really cool to have that in that moment.
Luka TSD 2,600 now.
Oh, so it's come back down. Listen, here's the thing. I am trying to flip so many. I listed. I get it. I'll save this conversation.
No, what do you mean? What else are we talking about? Come on.
Yesterday I listed a bunch of shit, and then today I took it all down.
I keep going back and forth. I definitely have some stuff that I can flip and kind of accumulate more dapper. I don't know. I think if that Luka drops down a little bit more, we'll figure it out. But I do want the Tatum. I think that's at least within reach. The Luka one's tough.
Am I back? I know I froze for a second.
You're good. You're
good.
You're good.
I'd made it 40 minutes without a StreamYard mistake. Again, and this Jeb has had this take. A lot of us have had a take similar to this. It does feel like, especially now, because so we saw the bump, and then the market's been like super stable for what feels like over a week now, and it does feel like the next jump is goodbye. Like anything from like early on, I don't think is going to be accessible anymore. So I have a couple things that I've got 2 Michael Porter Jr.'s. I have 4 Kevin Porter Jr.'s. I love PJ Washington, but I have 2 of those rare rookie debuts. One I split with Greg, one of my. So part of me wants to move all of those, move all of my, not all, like one of the Michael Porter Jr.'s, 3 of the Kevin Porter Jr.'s. And then, so I keep one. Move all those summer fandom tier moments that I got, and then go get Zion or go get Luka before it's gone. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was at with that.
I agree. I think the ship is going to sail before the season starts. I think it's going to be gone. So if you, I mean, look, do what you want, but I'm in the same mind state. I'm eyeing Tatum. It already looked, it already went up. And I think it's going to move. I'm hoping, and again, this is wishful thinking, that there's going to be small little window in the next couple of weeks once summer league is over and basketball actually takes a beat and NFL starts to come into more of the conversation. Sports fans get a little sidetracked. They're buying there's a million NFTs, there's Brady NFTs, all this kind of stuff, right? I think just fantasy football. Mike's going to do some DFS football. Maybe. He's going to be focused on, CeeDee Lamb. I don't know what, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope that there's a window for one last snipe, right? And I don't think it'll be a significant drop, but maybe we can get a tiny dip to grab some of these things I missed. Speaking of which, did your MPJ sell or you took it down?
No, I ended up taking everything down. I sold one summer fandom moment, and then I just listed another one. But I think, I feel like the Michael Porter Jr. I can sell for more soon. But the thing is, right, it might sell for more, but if that sells for more, it means the prices of the other things went up, right? Yeah. So that's my struggle too. Yeah, they're connected.
I Tatum keep going up and it's annoying the shit out of me. But on it's funny, on that MPJ, I saw that yours was there. Obviously, I called it out because I've been looking and I saw your name. Yours was 470. There's a 480. I almost just bought the 480 just to buy ahead of it and just screw you over and be like, yours is still there, baby. I went up.
The thing about the Michael Porter Jr. too, there's like 2 listed for that, and then it jumps to like 550 or something like that.
I know.
So
I don't know. I love MPJ, but is his ceiling Tatum? Is his ceiling more than Tatum? Like, I'd rather maybe just have Tatum if I could.
Yeah, that's a good take. The difference, I guess, is it's his official rookie. I don't know. All right, hold on. I'm down to keep chatting. I want to make sure, just in case Mihaw's like, get me out of here. You said this would take 20 minutes and it's been 40. I want to make sure we get his wheel spin because I'm kind of excited about this. So let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So again, this is the second wheel spin that we've done. Hold on, let me find it on my screen here. So this is what's up for stakes here. Dame is a Hall of Famer all the way. No, I do think Dame's a Hall of Famer. I think, but like, is he top 50? Is Dame top 50 player
of all time?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And I said Luka's going to be 3rd all time. That's at least 47 spots ahead.
Luka's got to win one though he's got to win a title to be top 3. Period.
He's gonna.
Period. You can't. That's basically what you're saying is he's going to win at least a title, and to be top 3, he's probably got to win 2 to 3 titles. 2 to 3 titles. I can't see anyone being a top 3 player of all time and only having one title. I guess Dirk is the one who's in the top. I don't know, where'd you put him? 25, and he only has one title.
Maybe a little bit higher than that, but yeah, something.
See, so then Luka's got to win more than Dirk. He's got to do more than what Dirk did because he only has one title. So that's at least 3 minimum. Yeah. 3 titles that Mike is guaranteeing for Luka.
I'm guaranteeing 4 MVPs and 2 titles at least.
I said MVP next year.
Yeah, it's either next year or the year after. I do think KD might just murder the world next year.
Yeah, he's gonna be pissed off.
All right, here we go. This is what we got for Mihaw this week. We've got there's some videos on here. There's some moments. We got a Blake Griffin moment, a Justice Winslow moment. We've got a Come At Me video. We've got the Sawyer video. We've got a Derrick Rose playoff moment, a Bull video, a team hold VIP giveaway, which means Mihaw doesn't win anything for himself, but for other people. This is ridiculous video, the Door Report video, and then right here, $20 Moam. I will just straight up buy you a $20 Moam.
I want to do that on so stream. Bad. Talon Horton Tucker TSD. That's what the $20 moment is right now. It's $20.
I cannot stress enough. This moment is for Mihaw. It is not for Dustin.
I'm just saying that was the first thing that came to mind. That's literally $20 right now.
And I also want to shout out Mihaw one more time because he he this morning sent over a Capella for the giveaway, a Capella playoff moment for the giveaway.
Can't wait to meet. I can't wait to hang out and meet one day.
We need an international hang.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, here are you rooting for something specific here? Is there anything that caught your eye, or is it just clearly the $20 moment?
I miss Sawyer, so on to Sawyer video because Team Bolt.
Team Bolt. Excellent. We do. We miss Sawyer too. Sawyer, get at me.
That's for you, Sawyer.
Sawyer, I have a gift for you too. I have a gift for you. I brought it to Vegas, but I obviously didn't get to meet you, so I'm saving it.
All right, let me fix the screen a little bit. Here we go. We're spinning it. This is for Mihaw, the second ever Fresh Take Friday. Lived up to the Brian Foster stream. Ooh, this honestly probably the worst pull here. This is probably the worst pull. I don't even remember what the come at me video was.
So does that mean we get to spin again?
No, no, because they're saved. I got them all saved. I just was looking at the titles of the videos and then add them. So here we go. This is what you won, Mihaw. I'm also better than everyone else. How about that? Come at me. I forgot that's what that was.
I didn't even know that was a video. I didn't even know that was a video. I know when that's from. That was from Team Rant.
Yeah,
we were just on a rant. That was the disrespect. That was when Team Hold was getting disrespected.
God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mihaw. Mihaw, do you have anything you want to plug? Everybody should follow. I'm going to put your handle in the chat. I know they can see it right there. But anything you'd like to plug?
No, I'm still messing with my pack tool because I want to include like average and lowest and highest pricing you get from the packs. Right now we're not plugging it. It's just who knows. People who know they know. But when it's ready, we're gonna plug it a bit more. But right now it's just like VIP access, Team Hold. Just hit me up on Discord and
Too nice.
Let you know.
Plugging us.
Nice. Yeah,
unbelievable. This dude is the man. I really appreciate you doing this and being willing to come on and make all of us a little bit smarter, because every time you like put stuff in the Discord, it's like, okay, this is what it's like to have a smart person around us.
Yeah,
like,
you are the brains to Mike's beauty here. That's what it is. Yeah, so we could definitely use it. This is awesome. Thank you every time you do it. Appreciate it.
And we'll definitely have you come back on soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you guys.
All right,
have a great night.
See you, Mihaw. That was great. So we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2 on the Fresh Take Fridays, guys. I think this is going to be a thing. So if you are in our Discord, get in there and get in the Fresh Take Fridays and submit some stuff because it's good.
It's so good having someone who actually does real research and is putting time and effort and creating Excel sheets like that, is putting in real work and understanding of the platform. Because it's definitely needed, and it's unbelievable that he just does that out of his enjoyment and being part of the community. It's so cool. It's so nice to see. So thanks again, Mihaw. I'm going to pump him a little bit because it's pretty awesome. We come in, we have a good time, but it's great to see someone that is doing all of this extra work for the community out of the kindness of his heart and just loving being a part of it. It's so great. So awesome.
Absolutely. He's great. We love Mihaw. And he's been in here like from the beginning too. He was one of the first pack rips we've had.
Yeah. We were butchering his name for so long until he actually informed us, which was super helpful. We all got it. We got it all wrong.
And that's for everyone in the chat. If we are screwing up your name, like here, Stachunksta right here. I was calling him Stan Chunksta for a very long time.
Which I still kind of liked.
Yeah. If we are butchering your name, just send me a DM. It's important to me that we don't do that. So before we get into trivia, which I am excited about, Christian had a comment, and I'm just gonna I want to share it because of how devastated I am that I don't own these anymore. But need some advice. When would be a good time to sell the Cool Cats LaMelo? Do I wait for the utility to happen to go and sell? Man, I don't know. It seems like utility's happening right now. I know they're doing some giveaways in their Discord. There's like a 19 Cool Cats 1 packs being given away with the 1 out of 7,500 LeBron in there.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, now it seems like it's very high.
It's pumped up again because of the promise of what's to come, right? But are you okay passing on that utility? I don't know. Maybe because it seems like what they've tried to do is not make it about only in-person event stuff due to so many international users. So maybe if you are international and you feel like you've been out of the loop and you can't be involved in some of those, maybe it is an opportunity for you to sell and get some money back and make some. But I don't know. If I had it, I'd probably just keep it at this point.
I would say, Christian, I will trade you a Ja Morant Top Shot debut and a Michael Porter Top Shot debut and a Kevin Porter Jr. Top Shot debut for that if you want. All right, Christian, there you go. Deals on the table. Deals on the table.
Balls in your court, baby.
Yeah.
So are you gonna ape back in? Is that what we're talking here?
No, only in a trade situation. I don't think I could physically hit the purchase button on something like that.
Yeah.
Unless I flip one of these Tom Brady's.
What is it at now?
It's like 5,500 or something crazy like that. That's what it was the last time I checked. Something crazy like that. Dustin, are you ready for some trivia? Are you hanging for trivia? Or if you're not hanging for trivia, is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there any? Because I don't mind if we go a little long today.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
You're good.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is the deal. I'm about to drop form number 1. There's going to be 3 different forms. We took your feedback last week, and instead of doing 2 rounds of 10 questions, we're going to do 3 rounds of 5 questions, which means we're going to have 3 giveaways, okay? We're going to have 3 different giveaways. All you're going to do is fill out the Google form. Everyone who's tied for the highest score will be added to the wheel, and then we'll spin the wheel. We're also going to shout out Producer Frank, who I've seen in the chat. He's put the questions together. This whole show has been his idea, and it's been a lot of fun. He's getting more people involved in the community. And I'll share the form first. And then we've got a special ad read again for the second week in a row. We've got an ad read. So I'm very excited about that. But let me share the form. And you're not going to send the form. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want. You're not going to send it until after all questions of the answers, until all questions of the round are done. So just keep that in mind. All right. Sorry. 1 second, guys. I don't know why this is being a little bit more difficult than it typically is, but all right, here we go. We're just going to share the full link like that.
My mouse actually died, so I don't know. I'm trying to navigate without it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and I'm on the wrong tab, so I can't even see you.
All right, I want to make sure I'm not sharing the wrong thing. I'm a little bit. Oh, there we go. Almost shared you guys like an editable thing, and that would have been a problem.
Yep.
All right, that should be it. That should get you in there. I'm going to resend it just in case because that felt like, I was supposed to get a shortened link. That's what I did wrong. Again, this is for round 1. And we'll start that momentarily. Does the trivia pertain to
Wednesday's premiere episode of MTV The Challenge? Is that what we're talking about here?
It does not, Dustin. It does not.
That's also just for the Discord, right? That's just for the Discord.
I'll share that link in a little bit to get in the Discord. But hey, if you're not watching live right now, you hit the live button. Make sure you hit the live button, okay? If you're like a second behind or something.
Right.
All right, Dustin, this is the first time you're here for an ad read, right?
Yeah.
All right, so just a reminder, this I'm reading this for the first time. I haven't seen this yet.
Okay.
And I'm pulling it up right now. I'm going to go full screen for it just in case. This is a good thing to edit out to either cancel us or make us go viral. So here we go. Today's trivia is brought to you by, you guys won't believe this. Today's trivia is sponsored by The Gram. That's right, The Gram, the premium dating app connecting Long Island, New York's premier hot and single grandmas with eligible suitors from the tri-state area. And as many of you guys know, I'm down to try anything. I've used this app in the past, and all I can say, I was blown away. The app couldn't be any easier to use. Swipe left if you think you can see. Swipe right if you think she can hear. Swipe up to see her vitals. It's really amazing. And I know what you're thinking, but Mike, you're engaged. Guys, let me clear the air. My fiance is actually 80. Boom. And just for our Team Hold community, you can start your own free 7-day trial. Just use our special code Team Hold On for the ambulance to receive your free trial. This is quite a deal. And remember, don't just do it for me. Do it for the gram. Wow. Shut up, Frank. A+.
Bravo. I thought there was one word that could have been removed from there. It's when you said, I tried out the app and then I was blown away. I thought you were going to just say something else.
Blown? I was blown.
Yes. I thought you were I was like, where is this going? That was amazing.
A+. Yeah. Yikes is right. Right.
That was my first reaction as well.
And G. Nice little callback there. Nice little callback. Oh, look, Kelsey was in the chat. Look at that. Shout out Kelsey in the chat.
We could have added. You might even find a current Lakers member in there.
That's right. The starting five from the Lakers are all in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's get into trivia. And remember, this trivia is designed. We've got 3 rounds of 5, but we're going to submit after each one. And this is like basketball, sometimes little Top Shot stuff. It's just to help indoctrinate the new users, get some new people up in here.
Can I mention something before we jump into it real quick?
Yeah.
So the other day, I purchased one of these avatars. It's an alphabet. It's actually pretty dope, and they do a lot of really cool stuff. I've talked to you about it, and because it just happened right now, and I said it looked like Kelsey because it was basketball, and it kind of had like her hair color and stuff like that. I thought it was funny, and I bought it for I think like $30. I just got an offer for like $420.
No way. Oh my! I'm telling you, this will all come crashing down at some point, but it's incredible right now. It's incredible.
I'm not going to take it, but it's impressive. It's funny. So anyway, it's my first time I've ever gotten like a really good offer on something.
Are you flipping it?
No, I'm gonna hold a bit longer. I think that it's also, I don't want to dive into too much, but it is a really cool project that they're doing, and a lot of things that it benefits. It's like there's a lot of stuff for charity. It's really awesome.
That's how I feel about my basketball panda right now. Apparently, there's going to be a basketball panda game.
Look, I looked at it. You can get one for like $20 right now. So
that's why I did it.
Multiple
pandas, foxes, everything's happening. You know?
Yep.
All right,
let's go.
Let's go. Look at this Fresh Take Friday. Look at all of us right here. Look at us, guys. Look at us.
Wow. Look at that big ass symbol.
I know, right? All right, here we go. Question 1: Who won the most NBA Finals MVPs? Guys, this feels good. Oh, look at A. Oh, I didn't include all the A's. Look at this freaking mistake. A, Magic Johnson. B, Kobe. B, Bryant. C, Michael Jordan. D, LeBron James.
But one thing I would say is don't hang too long so people can Google. I know we're trying to be on our system, but we shouldn't hang so long so they can Google. This is like your HQ. You're like, what was that guy's name who had like a moment?
Scott Rogowski?
Yeah. This is your moment.
For a long time, my Twitter handle was Hot Rogowski. I was very proud of it.
It was. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
All right, here we go. Number 2. Look at where I got this image from Shutterstock.com. Who is the only player to score 100 points in a single game? Is it A, Bill Russell, B, Michael Jordan, C, AI, or D, Wilt Chamberlain? There we go. Don't put your answers in the chat. I see some of y'all in there. Put it in the Google form.
Yeah,
I'll share the Google form one more time if you want to get caught up, but definitely put the answers in the Google form. And then we submit them after the 5th question. Okay, here we go. Number 3. This former Indiana Pacer was also a member of Michigan's infamous Fab Five. Is it A, Juwan Howard, B, Malik Yoba, C, Jadakiss, D,
Malik Yoba from Undercover, New York Undercover? Is that who that is?
Yeah, come on. You can't give away the answers here.
Shout out Malik Yoba. Did not expect to hear a New York Undercover star. It's definitely not that one, guys.
Shout out Producer Frank. Producer Frank had one more good one in there.
I hope the other half of New York Undercover is another name in the next question, who I cannot remember, but that would be amazing if it was.
Here we go. Number 4. Which player joined the T-Wolves in the 90s and was the first player drafted in 20 years drafted straight out of high school? Was it Kobe Bryant, T-Mac, Kevin Garnett, or Dwight the Snake Howard?
Malik Yoba's on Cameo, I'm seeing from Dan Tech. That's amazing.
Is that real?
Birthday message.
Is that real?
Shout out to Bobby, who is in Vegas. He works for Cameo.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
we knew that.
Yeah.
I was going to say shout out to his story, his finest right here, Dan Tech. We get coffee at the same place. We haven't met each other yet, but
got to get that done.
All right, this is number 5. And remember, you're going to submit this right after this question. Here we go. Number 5. Which 2 teams participated in the 2004 Malice at the Palace? Is it the Pacers and Pistons, Nuggets and Jazz, Bulls and Pistons, Heat and Knicks? And what I love about these 4 options is they all would have fought.
Yes.
They all would have fought.
I noticed that as well. I appreciate the time and effort put there.
All right, here we go. Submit those answers. And while you do, let you know what these are going for. Here we go. So Round 1 is going to be for the Capella playoff block. Number 2 is going to be a Blake Griffin. I think it's a 40K moment. And then number 3 is going to be a Derrick Rose playoff moment, but Serial 102. I feel like that's exciting, right? Serial 102. Yeah. So as those answers come in, I will give you another minute because I know there's a little bit of a delay. Have you watched the Netflix special yet on the Malice?
No, it's on my list of things to do, but I can't wait. I have a friend that actually worked on that project, so they've been pumping it hard, obviously, but I can't wait. Everyone says it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to see it. I almost watched it before this, but I didn't. Someone asked what questions 1 and 2 were, and I'm not going to do this for another round, but 1 and 2 is who won the most NBA Finals MVPs? Was it A, Magic, B, Kobe, C, MJ, D, LeBron? Number 2 is who is the only player to score 100 points in a single game? Bill Russell, A, Michael Jordan, B, AI, C, D, Wilt Chamberlain. So there you go.
I can neither confirm nor deny that was me. But it might have been telling that I knew exactly who Malik Yoba was. So
all right, here we go. You know what I'm gonna do instead? Actually, we're gonna do all of the winners at the end instead of doing it in between each one, because I feel like that's gonna chop it up too much, right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I also think that maybe we should do a show where we just talk about the Malice in the Palace, or maybe it's a 89 Cavs show that you guys just talk about everyone. We're going to watch it on this day, and then we're going to talk about it on a special show during the week. That might be fun, especially with the 89 Cavs. Like maybe you guys lead that, so it's just straight basketball talk. But that would be a fun one for everyone to tune in and talk about it.
Us and being a Detroit guy. Also, as we're talking about 89 Cavs for a second, I want to shout out our man Steve Genty, aka Ronnie Cortado, who released another single today. Every Friday up until
straight fire
album release. Honestly, today's was I like Ronnie's music quite a bit, but today's was awesome. It's titled 44. You can find it on Group Watch and Smoke Sesh. There's Smoke Sesh. There you go. But it's on Spotify. You can find it. It's called 44. And your boy dramatically eats pizza in it in the music video. So check it out.
There we go.
All right. I'm going to share the link to round 2. Here we go. Round 2. I also love that Kevin Forch is messaging about the Bundesliga, and I really, really need Greg and Kevin in there. But yeah, we're going to go over the scores after all of them. Okay. We're going to do each round and then do it. So here we go. Round 2. I think round 2 got a little trickier here up top too. So I'm excited to see how people do with round 2.
Okay.
So here we go. Team Hold was in Vegas this past weekend. What present did Dustin present to me this weekend in Vegas? Was it an actual ad sponsorship? Was it an autographed PJ Washington trading card? Was it a Cool Cats jersey? Or was it D, samples of Team Hold merch?
Great thumbnail.
What? A great thumbnail. I've got a little present. Even though that's probably not like you wouldn't select that as a headshot, you still look good in a candid photo. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but
I think you still look great. I think you still look great. Don't put the answer. I already shared the Google form. Don't put the answers.
I'm going to try and make that face right now.
There. Oh, great. A+. Your smile's still too good right now.
Sorry.
To what's in there.
I tried.
Right, here we go. Number 2. Uncle Drew, Mr. Overtime, ankle taker. Is it ankle taker or ankle breaker? Is it ankle taker? I like that name if it's ankle. I like it more than ankle breaker, I think, because he's keeping them. This man goes by many names. Oh, I spelled Kyrie wrong. But Kyrie Irving was born in just one place. Where was he born? Is it A, New Jersey, B, Germany, C, Australia, D, Italy? Uncle Drew, just tell me where Kyrie was born. Is it A, New Jersey, B, Germany, C, or D, Italy? Ankle taker. I like ankle taker. And just for the record, I am the one that Frank spelled it correctly. I am the one. I don't want Frank getting guff. Guys, put the answers in the Google chat. You monsters. Put the answers in the Google chat. All right, here we go. Do I need to share the form one more time for you monsters? Let me share the form one more time.
Yeah, I might as well.
Here we go. People are asking how tall. Wait, who asked that? Daniel asked how tall you are.
I'm 6'2". I know there's been some speculation that I'm 6'6", and while I appreciate that, had I been 6'6", I would have probably maybe been in a different career. I think I would have gotten a college scholarship. I firmly believe that. But no, I'm 6'2".
I got to tell you, as someone who is 5'7", 6'2", and 6'6" are the same. Effing tall.
I still felt like I was up there breathing different air.
Okay. Yeah. You get the better casino air. This one I actually didn't know. I was excited about this one. You won't believe this, but an NBA team actually used this illustration as their logo. What team was this? Was it the Baltimore Bullets, the B Sacramento Kings, the C Detroit Pistons, or the D Minneapolis Buckets? I feel like this should be my logo right here. Look at that Z right across the chest.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
God, I can't tell if Josh is laughing at me or surprised that I'm 5'7".
It's a nice 5'7" though. It doesn't feel like a small 5'7".
No, yeah, I walk around like I'm 5'9". Unearned confidence.
Yeah, felt big. That's all that matters.
Big.
Yeah,
felt like a big 5'7".
Yeah. There's a presence about you.
Oh, man, I was really short in like middle school, and I mean I'm still really short, but in middle school I was really short, and everyone made fun of me for being short, but I like had a nice little growth spurt in high school, and I still remember there's somebody like, I don't know if it's like my size or something or my frame, that people that I was now taller than were still making fun of me for being short. I remember there's a shout out Kevin Hewling. We played baseball together, but I just remember one day being like, Kevin, I'm fucking taller than you, man. You can't do that anymore.
That's not how these rules work. I was the opposite way. I was always shorter than everyone all throughout like grade school, and then even a little bit in high school. But by the time I was a senior, I was taller than everyone. I grew taller than every single person I went to like grade school with, which felt kind of nice. It was like laugh in the end, but then they're like, we don't give a shit. We don't even hang out with you anymore.
Someone asked, isn't this question 8? Yes, it's 8. What I ended up doing, because I didn't look at the answers, is I made every round 1 through 5. So my apologies. This is question 8. So question 9 or 4 for round 2. How many seconds does an NBA team get to shoot? Is the shot clock 14, 24, 30, or 20? Yeah, producer Frank out here just being like, Mike, can you just follow the rules? Wait, fuck Kevin. What's that coming from?
Your buddy Kevin, who was hating on you.
Well, I saw Kevin Forge putting stuff in there about KG and Malone, so I couldn't tell if that's what they were talking about. But yeah,
it's from your story. Yeah, from your story. It's got to go full circle.
Kevin Hewling. We called him Hugh. He's a good dude. All right, here we go. We got to keep moving. Oh, man, I lost there we go. Number 9. No, I'm just kidding. This is number 10. And look, I numbered it number 10 on this one. I'm such an asshole. All right, here we go. Top Shot just unveiled a new tier in Vegas. What was it? And yes, this question is the equivalent of the free square and bingo. Was it A, Hot Boy Summer, B, Dungeons and Dragons, C, Fandom, or D, Bingo? And then submit your answers. Kevin says yes. Fuck Kevin. Both of them.
Yeah.
Submit your answers, and then we're gonna do round 3, and then we'll go over all of them. Let me I want to double check round 1, see how that's going, see how many names we get to pull.
I know we're in the Top Shot world, but as we're looking towards the off-season programming and all that stuff to try and we're doing different things on different days. Maybe it's a nighttime situation or something like that. If we can get a West Coast mic. It would be nice to put our ponies into a Zed run and see what happens.
We have to do that. Yes.
They both have NBA names, so I feel like Mike's is Colt Anthony and mine is De'Aaron Foxtrot. So it would be nice to have both of our players, our horses run in one. And shout out Worm, that was all Worm who hooked it up.
Yeah,
thank you, Worm.
I like it. I like it also, Rodney. Like that, Rodney. You did say you packed a bowl at the beginning of this.
What is that photo in his avatar? What was that?
Let's go back to it. Oh, I can't tell. It looks like it could be a clip from Dodgeball, but
that's a good
guess.
Think
it is. But yeah, you're right.
We should try and do it.
Yeah, we have to. We have to get that thing running.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to round 3. Let me share. Let me go back to, man, I've got so many tabs open. And also shout out my internet for working today. I appreciate everyone who reached out with feedback. I rebooted the router. That helped.
Yep.
That helped.
Everyone says unplug, plug it back in.
Oh, Rodney. There we go. I love Jim Carrey. I love this game.
Got it. Yeah.
Also, hey, while we do one more shout out or plug, if you haven't joined the Discord, I'm going to share that link in a second. But also, if you haven't joined the VIP yet, do that. It's right next to the subscribe button. Join now. It's like $1.99 a month. It gets you into the VIP Discord. We're going to do giveaways and other fun stuff just for
you
that.
You get all these emojis every time Mike's Wi-Fi is bad. You get to throw Wi-Fi Mike, angry Wi-Fi Mike emoji in there. That's always fun.
Yeah. Samosa said, did I try unplugging it? I just did a full reboot and it's been much better. I also think I just need to get a cable. I need to go full plug in.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would certainly help. I've done that with my laptop, plugged it directly, not where I am now, but before, and it was massively an upgrade. It was a huge upgrade in terms of speed, but I can't do it from where I am right now unless I did some weird climbing through the walls, which I wasn't going to do.
No, that's
but I paid to upgrade my Wi-Fi, and because if you remember back in the day when I would do it, I'd have a lot of I'd go full robot, but now it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, Power Dozer says I went to school for plugging and unplugging routers.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Everyone should have the form for round 3. This is it. This is the last one. This is for the D Rose with serial 102. Here we go. Stephen Curry led all rookies in which category for the 2009-2010 NBA season? Is it A, 3-point percentage, B, steals, C, assists, or D, points? Look at that young Steph. A young Steph right there. Justin, we have anything else to plug? I feel like we should be plugging other stuff, but I don't know. I think that might be it.
That's it. I mean, we're coming back off of the Vegas high. We're figuring things out. We've got more fun stuff and shows in the works. I think we're going to keep working that into mix. Next week, we'll be back into the full swing of things. So I think we're getting there.
Listen, and I don't want to get too cocky, but it does feel like we're about to blow up. So if you're in right now, you should feel good. You're going to get some Top Shot debut badges or something because it does feels like rocket time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caleb says Davidson Steph still undefeated. All right, here we go. Number 2. Who was drafted after LeBron James and ahead of Carmelo Anthony? Was it A, Dwayne Wade, B, Chris Bosh, D, Tayshaun Prince, D, Darko Milicic? And I would like to just take your attention.
Don't name them. Don't name them. Oh, can the chat name them?
Oh, yeah. All right. Tell me who's in this. Tell me who's
at least bottom right corner and top left.
Yeah. So top left was my NBA 2K God.
Okay.
Back, or I guess that might have been NBA Live. That might have been an NBA
top
Live
left and bottom right, guys, in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. Phil says each question. This is good feedback, Phil. Good feedback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they can't Google.
Yeah.
All right, but keep moving. Why don't we keep moving? They've got enough there.
Here we go. Oh, God.
Look at that handsome guy. UCLA drink.
Look at this. Yeah. Token. Oh, that's what it should be. Say, former Olympian Kevin Love really doesn't need basketball. He's a millionaire in GQ and has a wine company. If there's one thing he isn't, it's playable. And if there are two things he isn't, it's a musician. But what famous band was his uncle?
I just moved Mike out of here for shitting on a UCLA Bruin because the disrespect is unbelievable. Wow.
Shout out producer Frank who wrote this. Who so is it A, Hardy Boys, B, U2, C, the Beach Boys, D, the Bee Gees. Also the
chat, it was Luke Ridenour.
Dude, Luke Ridenour was money in NBA.
Yeah, he was good at Oregon too. He did. It was him and I can't remember the other guy, but it was like a 1-2 punch that they had. But no one guessed the bottom right? I'm not seeing the bottom right.
I can guess the bottom right because
there's Captain Kirk Heinrich. Yeah, they got it.
That was my man. That's the year I found out I loved gambling. I was like a junior or senior in high school, and I won like a town bracket because I picked Syracuse to beat Kansas in the finals.
Wow!
And that was the Kirk Collison days with against Melo.
Thank you, Daniel and Jimmy. Yeah, Luke Jackson. That was the other one.
Ooh, I did not know the Luke Jackson. Was that also Udonis Haslem in there too? Was that?
Yeah, Haslem was in there. Yeah, but the Oregon connection, it was Luke and Luke. Yeah, they were money.
So Forrest, who was the first NBA player to win 5 league MVP awards? Is it MJ, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, or Larry Bird?
Shout out Kia. Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us, Kia. Or anyone besides the Gram. Besides the Gram. All right, and this is it. This is the last one. Then we submit those answers. Don't fat shame me, America. This former 11-time All-Stars made a living analyzing basketball and criticizing other players on why they can't win a ring. Is it A, Karl Malone, B, Kenny Smith, C, Ernie Johnson, D, Charles Barkley.
Feels like a missed opportunity to put Antoine Walker in there.
Oh, fuck. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I did adjust one of these answers too.
Tractor trailer.
Tractor
Tractor trailer.
So that's it. I'm gonna stop this screen and remove it. Answers are coming in. We're gonna do round 1 first. And then let's sort by how many of y'all got 5 right. Oh, I gotta put the filters on.
Oh, I have a question. Did the t-shirt winner, did they reach out to us in terms of like an address and all that stuff?
I don't remember who won the t-shirt off the top.
It was someone I think we were waiting to. They didn't put their Twitter name, so we're waiting to get that.
Okay,
back.
I think we're still waiting to hear back then.
Fat Sean Kemp. Love Sean Kemp.
Wait,
Can't wait for that running back.
Sorry, one sec, guys. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see how many people got. So this is round 1. We're gonna do round 1 first. Oh, baby, we had quite a few. Quite a few 5 of 5. So I'm going to add you guys to the wheel right now. This is for the Capella block moment. Okay. This is for the Capella block moment. Let's get those in there. Bang. There's quite a few because last week, I think Clapshot was the only one to win round 1. Now, granted, it was 10 questions last time. So it was a little bit harder. Here we go. Let's share this bad boy. So this is for the Capella. I got to make sure to write this down after it happens, and you'll get this today. But here we go. These are all the 5 of 5s in round 1 for Clint Capella. Who we got here? Ooh, oh my goodness.
Collins BK.
So this is Brian Foster. Last week's Fresh Take Friday. Hold on, I'm gonna write.
Is that a Ghostface Killer reference? Supreme Clientele. Shout out Ghostface.
It must be.
Great album.
It must be. Shut up, Brian Foster. Huge win. All right, for round 2, let me stop sharing screen again so I can do the math.
Oliver Miller was a good one too. We missed that one.
Now remember, round 2, we've got the Blake Griffin moment that was actually donated today by the community as well. Okay. And that last one was donated by Mihaw. So shout out Mihaw one more time.
Shout out Mihaw.
Shout out Mihaw like a bunch of times. We can shout him out a bunch of times.
Yeah.
All right,
also, I saw something on yesterday's show that you said every time someone joined, you were going to say Rick Souls, or something like that.
Oh, and yeah.
Someone joined and you didn't do it, so you owe them one. Wait, we'll have to look back. I forgot who did it.
Oh,
but someone
at the beginning of the show. It was yes, I know who it is.
You owe him a Rick Souls because I thought it was actually a pretty good bit, and I was that'll be funny.
We'll do it for the second one for sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We had I don't know. It's hard for me to count this. We got a bunch for round 2 as well. Again, this is the Blake Griffin. Here we go. Blake Griffin. Seeing a lot of the same names here. Here we go. Ooh. Albie Van Gundy is the one who just joined, by the way.
Got it.
Nod 1 2 3.
Yeah, it was Jimmy Peacock. That's who did it on the show yesterday, and he didn't get Rick. He didn't get a Rick Souls, so you owe him one.
All right, so all right, because I got to do it for somebody else too. So I'm going to do it for both of you guys tomorrow, and I got to do it left-handed too, which is something that I remember.
Is your shoulder still messed up? Are we still in the IR? We're still in the IR.
Bad. I literally stopped working one of my jobs.
Are we talking surgery? Is this like Tommy John? What's going on?
So after we finish this stream, I believe I'm going to get it looked at to see what is happening. Not Tommy John. There's like I would say like a 20% chance it's the torn rotator cuff.
Wow.
Yeah. It sucks.
I mean, that's terrible. I got to say though, it is refreshing to hear other people get older and feel injured because as I'm getting older now, obviously that happens a lot to me. So welcome. It's
terrible.
Welcome.
It's absolutely terrible.
This is what happens.
Yeah,
to your body.
It's been a real bummer, and I hate it.
Didn't stop you from stacking chips at the casino though.
No, it didn't. Oh, I just want to say only 4 people got 5 of 5 on that last one. I guess you know what? One thing that I messed up, I should have gone over all the answers, huh? That would have been the right thing to do.
This is our name just continues to be perfect for every metaphor that we do. Right. So Team Old, shout out Team Old.
Team Old. I should have gone over to the end. I'm going to do that real quick before we, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. No. That's not
who's going to win, baby. Who's going to win?
I got to tell you, 5 of 5 is going to win. I copied and pasted the wrong thing.
Nice.
Again, guys, we're doing this for the first time or second time. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm getting noise on my end. That was my bad. Here we go. So only Albie Van Gundy, who a new subscriber, new VIP, Rainmaker, TN Man, and Lunch Money Lynch are the only ones who got 5 of 5. Real quick, ready? We're just gonna go over the answers. So, and then Dustin, we're gonna test you right now. Who won the most NBA Finals MVPs? I'm not even.
Are you asking the chat or me?
I'm asking you right now.
Who won the most Finals NBA MVPs?
Yep.
I want to say MJ, but I'm gonna say Bill Russell.
Ooh, MJ. It was MJ. You would have gotten it right because Bill Russell wasn't an option. The only person to score 100 points?
With Bill Russell.
Will Chamberlain.
I'm sorry. Will Chamberlain.
I got to give you the all right. The former.
Yeah, I did the form. I would have figured it out.
All right. Former Indiana Pacer was also a member of Michigan's infamous Fab Five. Is it
Jalen Rose?
Yeah, Jalen Rose.
I did remember that on there.
Which player joined the Timberwolves in the 90s?
KG.
KG. Which two teams participated in the Malice of the Palace?
Pistons and the Pacers.
Pacers. What did you give me in Vegas?
Do it. Damn it. I can't do it.
Wait, hold on. I'll get it. You gave me a
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, there we go. Get a PJ. You said the question was who won 5 NBA Finals MVPs. At the first to win 5 NBA. Oh wait, let me double check. Who won the most NBA Finals MVPs? And you said Russell should be the answer, not him. We haven't gotten to that question yet, Stan.
So I'm right? You're telling me I'm right?
No, you're wrong because that wasn't the question. All right, hold on. Here we go. Which two teams participated in the two? Oh, wait, we already did that. We already did that one. Uncle Drew, do you know where he was born?
Kyrie? Man, I do not. What were my choices?
New Jersey, Germany, Australia, Italy.
I was going to say New Jersey before you even laid him out.
Ooh, dual citizenship. He is in Australia.
Okay.
Do you know that logo of the buckets? The buckets
of
the ball. You know what team that was? Was it Bullets, Kings, Pistons, or Minneapolis Buckets?
I was gonna say oh man. I'll say Pistons.
Pistons. There we go. How many seconds in the shot clock?
24. Kobe.
24. There we go. What was the name of the tier that we just got?
Fandom, baby.
Fandom. Ooh, Steph Curry.
Only fans.
Steph Curry led all rookies in this category. Was it 3-point percentage, steals, assists, or points? This was his rookie season.
His rookie season?
Yeah.
I'm going to say steals.
It was steals. Steals. Remember who was drafted after LeBron, ahead of Carmelo, Wade, Bosh?
Darko Milicic.
There we go.
Donnie Darko. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Kevin Love's uncle is in what?
Beach Boys, baby.
There we go, Beach Boys. All right, who was the first NBA player to win 5 season MVP awards?
Who was the first player to win 5 season MVP awards?
Steve Stan, it was for this question, not the first question. Yeah, was it Jordan, Russell, Johnson, or Bird?
Russell.
It was Russell. And then the last one, don't fat shame me, America. 11
Antoine Walker.
Charles Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley.
Right? Pistons, not buckets. You're right. It was Pistons, not buckets. All right, here we go. It's okay, Stan. Nothing but love. And I love this. Rainmaker says, anybody hear that PJ Washington thing? And then he said he's not. Oh, I thought somebody said not a rumor, but I didn't forget it. Forget it. I was sharing that for a setup punchline. All right, here we go. This is the last one. Here we go. Go ahead. Albie Van Gundy, Rainmaker, TN Man, Lunch Money Lynch. This is for the Derrick Rose Low Serial 102 Bingo Bango.
All right.
1 in 4 chance. Oh, Lunch Money Lynch. There we go. So you guys will be getting those later today. Good stuff, everybody. Justin, thanks you joined for like the whole thing. This was like you gave me a birthday present. You gave me a birthday present.
I had time. I wanted to get on, say hi, get back into the swing of things. It's feeling good. It was nice. I love our guest. It was great to chop it up. And it just seems like there's always something to talk about on Top Shot. So I'm so happy that we still have this because while other people are not, we're still here talking basketball on Top Shot.
We are. And it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. Got me even more excited than I've already been. So we are back Monday we'll have an afternoon. Here we go. This is the schedule right now. Actually, Monday's a morning marketplace. Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon. So Monday's going to be the only. Actually, no, we're just going to do afternoon marketplace all week because I'm home now. Because I got a bad old Gipper.
I already know what the photo is going to be on the updated afternoon marketplace image. It's kind of writing itself right there.
Oh no,
it'll be a sling. There's going to be an arm and a sling. Look at that.
Oh no, Dustin, it is your birthday. Do you have a video you would like to see us out on?
Can I go through?
Yeah,
let's see it.
Take a look. Look at the brand.
Let me see. I do have one. It's not one that. Wait, where'd it go?
You can just play it.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it now.
Also, as he's looking forward, shout out producer Frank one more time for putting a lot of this together. Shout out Mihaw. I'm going to put a link to the Discord because I know we're just going to bounce right after this happens.
Yeah, I got one. Do we got to say anything else before we get out of here?
I don't think so. I think everybody has a good weekend. And Dustin, enjoy your birthday.
Thank you. It's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to get us out of here. See you guys.
See ya.
You see my mask?
Yeah.
It's my you know I'm a big fan of the challenge, right?